if you have tried so many spiritual cleansing and yet you are not just getting results whenever you are trying to perform any spiritual recipe, whether from me or from anybody, know it that that may be because there is some negativities and there is some bad energies that is still remaining in your body. And like a lot of people, when you are asked them please go for spiritual cleansing, they will tell you, oh, I've bet with salt, oh, I've bet with my urine. Let me tell you, there is some spiritual recipe or there is some spiritual cleansing that need a serious item to do, because what you contacted may not be what I contacted. And definitely that because maybe what I do and it works for me, you may do it and you may not get an answer. So you don't just keep quiet or you don't just get tired. You need to look for a very strong spiritual cleansing. Definitely, if you've been able to cleanse yourself spiritually, spiritual work must surely work for you. And there's another way that your spiritual work cannot work. Maybe you are carrying a cause, and there's so many ways you can bet out this cause, or there's so many ways you can remove these causes in your life. Or there is something we call in Igbo, we call when somebody abalumado oshu, something of that. Really, I don't know what it's called in English, but if you are Igbo and you understand what I mean by somebody Abala Oshu. Like, you can just help us to say it so others will understand. So when all these things you are carrying it prevents a lot of spiritual work not to work for you, unless you just go for a powerful spiritualist to do some work for you. All right. But that is why that you don't keep quiet, you don't just get tired. Keep going. Definitely you are going to get your results someday. All right, so don't just be discouraged. Okay, so but today, like, I have a very powerful and most effective spiritual cleansing I want to share with you, and I will want you to do this recipe. Believe me, after this particular one, that is if you have tried other spiritual cleansing and it did not get a result, try this particular one I'm about to share with you. You are going to see an amazing, wonderful power of God. All right. So, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon and good evening. I greet you all according to wherever you are and exactly when you see this video. You are highly welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to our channel. Yes, it's our channel, because without you, there will not be me. And I really happy and I'm grateful you always been here. And I pray that God will bless you. All right. So, if today is your first time or you just want to watch us, please, you are highly welcome. My name is Promise and you are welcome back to my channel. Please do consider clicking on the red button, subscribe, turn on bell notification for more of my videos like this. Anytime I upload a new video in this channel, we'll talk about how to solve the problems of life or giving solution to life using the natural recipe without any evil or side effects. All right, and as we keep going, we add other tips like beauty kits tips, like, because I got a lot of messages on my WhatsApp, like, oh, Lady P, teach us about the natural recipe and all that, and beauty tips. Don't worry, we are coming to that. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. I love you always. Believe me, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. Okay, in today's video, I want to talk on a very powerful and very effective spiritual cleansing you can perform when you notice that no spiritual work is working for you. Okay, when you have performed so many things without getting a result, because definitely if you should be doing all this recipe, you must have a changed life, you must have a positive things to get. But that is, like I said, when someone is carrying a cause or when someone is being wala ochu. You know, me, I'm a village woman. I don't know what osho means in English, but I know my grandma used to say Osho. So if someone is carrying something like this, it prevents a lot of things not to work. Okay, let me just say Ocho is like when you are being wear an evil garment, like the garment that is covering the real you. Yes, that is what, I don't know if I'm correct, but I just want to make it easy so you will understand what I'm saying. Okay, so all these things, it really prevents so many things. It prevents some works not to work for you. Sometimes it prevents your prayers. Even if you are praying normally, it makes you to get tired. It seems as if God is not hearing you. No, he does, but because there is something that is blocking, there is something that is waging war against your prayer, there is something that is making your prayer not even cross your zinc. So these are the things you need to take out of your life, and you see that whenever you do any of them, it works perfectly. Now, what you need if you want to perform this sacrifice, and let me tell you, there is some ways. Everything is not all about people do me, or people is the cause of my problem. There is some problems that we are the cause of it. I know somebody may say, why do I say that, or how? Let me tell you, as a lady and you got pregnant, you keep committing abortion, you're just killing a soul. All right, I know sometimes it's out of ignorance, sometimes it's just to cover up. Yes, nobody can judge because everybody might have been a victim to that, but all these things is also having some negative effect in our life. Sometimes it prevent, there is some children that want to come into this life and you mistakenly abort them. Spiritually, they will close the door of that person. All right, so all you need to do is just to cleanse yourself and pray and ask for forgiveness. That is what cleansing means, like in a Christian, like when you somebody say, oh, go and pray, ask for forgiveness of sin and all that, and be true. If you are still using the cleansing bath, you are to pray. Okay, you need to pray with it, because your prayers, your confession is what magnet your recipe and give you a perfect answer. All right, let's just go on how to do this particular cleansing. Number one thing you need is rice. I know somebody may be asking, rice again? Yes, remember I did a video on the things you shouldn't allow to finish in your home. Remember, rice is inside. Rice has its own benefit once it's come to this kind of recipe. So now just get a just full cup of rice, okay? And get again an olive oil or a holy oil, any oil you have, but let it be olive oil, okay? And another thing you need is a local salt. Please, not sea salt and not normal cooking salt. Don't start come and asking me now, Lady P, can I use can I use normal salt? No, you don't use normal salt. Either you use sea salt, or you use local salt. Please don't use your normal cooking salt. Now, another thing you need is this. So what you need to do is you get a new bucket, not the previous bucket you are using in your house. This one is just go to the market and buy a new one. Okay, when you buy that new bucket, okay, you are going to fast for the whole day. Let's Fasting is for everybody. Like I do say, it's not, your religion doesn't matter when fasting is involved, because fasting help you to improve or to quicken your spiritual life, to make it to be active. So whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a paganist, is very, very advisable that once in a while you just observe fasting for yourself, okay, and you pray in order to activate or to keep your spiritual life active. Now, when you get that bucket of water, take that 1 cup of rice you have taken, pour all of them inside that bucket of water. All right, now another thing you need is the salt. That salt, either sea salt or the local salt, but if you see local salt, is very perfectly, for those that from the east, that local salt is those salt that used to look like block, like is always block form like this. It can be dirty when you're looking it. It's not that really white like that. So yeah, and if you are anywhere, if you go to people that sell maybe spiritual items like herbal stuff, tell them you want a local salt, they will give it to you with 200, with 500 you can buy a local salt, okay? Or use sea salt if that is one you have. Then put the sea salt or the local salt inside the bucket you have added your rice and full water to it, okay? When the water is full, for that period of time you are fasting, you are going to be fasting, praying, activating that water, making that water to be more effective, just feeling guilty of those things that you have done, like feeling that every negative things, the pains, just be, speaking it, pray seriously, meditate, assume that is already happening now, meditate on it. Okay, praying, anytime you want to pray, you can pray as many as you can as you are on that fasting. I can't tell you to pray 5 times. You can pray 1 time, you can pray 10 times, you can pray 20 times, depend on your spirit. And what I need is just for you to have faith and be serious. Okay, now after praying with, if you now read Psalm 23 on that water, use Psalm 23 to do this fasting, please. Then when you are close the fasting, leave that water in a safe place, don't touch it. When it's night, from 9 o'clock p.m., take that water outside. Okay, take the water outside your house, leave it to sleep over there. At exact 5 or 6 a.m., wake up and bring the water. If you can bet outside there, fine. If you cannot, take it back to your bedroom. Then add 7 drops of that olive oil or any holy oil you have. Okay, put that 7 drop, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When it gets to the 7 dropped, okay, now reread that Psalm 23 again in that water and pray your final prayer, that as you are biting with this thing, that you are betting out every negativities, whether the one you committed yourself, whether the one they impose on you or they projected into your life, that is preventing you from manifesting your glory, that is making you to be talking long story, that is making things not to work in your life, that is making you to go up and down without achieving anything. Seriously, this is a very powerful cleansing. When you do it, believe me, things will start working well. So you just be praying. Remember, you are not betting yet. Then after you have prayed, but if you don't read Bible, like I know I will got some like such message, please pray like that. But I advise you, like, Psalm is just for everybody. Psalm is not whether you are a Christian or you're whosoever. Psalm is a version of weapon of warfare, or to settle some things for you. Okay, now after you have done betting, after you have done praying, use your right hand, pack all those rice that you have already put in that bucket of water. Pack all of them from A to Z, and begin to pour it from your hair to your toe. Make sure you are pouring it. So if you are a lady, you want to perform this sacrifice or this prayer, make sure you start from your head. Either you do it when you not plait your hair, or but make sure you start from your head. This thing has to start from your head. Okay, just be pouring that rice. You have already bring the rice out of the water. Be pouring it from your head. I know it's rice, it's like sand. When you're pouring it, it will be dropping, and you'll be praying that as this rice is dropping out from your head to your toes, so you are removing all those things, all those dead. I'm just saying, but you'll be praying. You are removing it, you are removing those. Now this rice is pouring down out of you, so spiritually you are removing. Don't take it for granted, it works, like, seriously. Just as the thing is coming down, so everything is removing in your body. Then after that, get any red soap of your choice. Red soap, there is many of them in the market. Any soap you see that is reddish in color, just get it, and get a local sponge. Okay, get a local sponge. Start betting with the water. Okay, start betting with the water, and make sure you bet everything, praying that as you have done this thing, you have cleansing yourself, you have removing yourself from those negativities, that you're removing those frustrations, those pains, those, oh, look at me, I'm already going in spirits, like seriously. Right, so you just be praying, close your eyes, so that you can be able to meditate very well. Okay, then after you have done that, you bet. So after betting, don't clean your body and allow the water to dry in your body. Believe me and believe your God, everything is going to work perfectly. If you have tried many recipes and it doesn't work, try this particular one. you will see a result. Like, it's very, very good. So I wish I shared this particular one now. So because of those that are saying they have tried others and they're not getting results, so try this particular one. And I think some things to use to do it is not that difficult. Wherever you are all over the world, you can get it. Like I've given you option that you can use either local salt or sea salt, but don't use our normal cooking salt. Okay. So local sponge, you can get it anywhere in African places. If you're not in Nigeria, you can equally order from Amazon. They sells everything there. All right, so just perform this particular recipe and believe me, everything will start to work. If you're expecting something, maybe somebody has promised you something without fulfilling it, do it. Maybe you are off to marriage, you have not married and suitors are not coming, pray and bet out all those old garments, all those faces, all those negativities. It doesn't matter your age. The problem we have is that I have somebody I was talking that say, Mama, you need, he said, "DP, do you know my age?" Your age does not matter when God wants to bless you. Your own is just to have faith. Do those things and believe it will definitely work. All right. So this particular one is another way to perform a spiritual recipe that will give you a perfect answer. All right. So I wish I share with you again, and I know you find this interesting. Please watch the video so you will understand, because I just take my time to explain it so that I will not start asking questions. Sometimes I run away. Oh. I'm sorry, my darlings. All right, I wish to share with you. And thank you very much always. If you love the video like usual, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't give me a thumb down. I don't want a thumb down. I want a thumbs up. That thumbs up is really sweet in my heart. All right, see you in my next video. Stay blessed always. Bye.